Welcome to the Market Analyzer Show, and today's show is called Ethereum Resistance. It's Thursday, July 31st, 2025. I hope everybody is doing well today. We're going to talk about Ethereum, and we're going to go over a little article here, and we're going to go into the charts and get a price prediction, hopefully, and maybe see where the price is heading and look at the Ethereum in a macro view. All right, so first up here, Unlock Media has an article here. It came out a little while ago, July 16th already. So this is light years away compared to what has happened today. So Ethereum Treasury booms, SharpLink and BitMine lead new corporate buying wave. So I wanted to bring this article up because these are the two biggest buyers so far in Ethereum, and SharpLink was one of the first to announce they hold ETH as a treasury. So SharpLink Gaming becomes largest corporate ETH holder. The SharpLink Gaming made headlines on Tuesday after announcing it holds 280,706 ETH, worth approximately 840 million, making it the largest corporate holder of Ethereum, surpassing even the Ethereum Foundation, which holds 413 million ETH. Since pivoting to ETH Treasury in June, SharpLink has also begun staking ETH in operating validators, earning 415 ETH to date. Probably a lot more than that to date now. BitMine Immersion Technologies attracts top-tier backers. So this one is BitMine's new chairman is Tom Lee, co-founder of Fundstrat and a longtime crypto advocate. The company's stock ranging $4.26 all the way to $135. So companies like Pantera, Capital, Galaxy, Digital, and Kraken are investing in this company right here, BitMine. Why Ethereum and why now? Bitcoin dominated corporate treasury adoption. Thanks to Michael Saylor from MicroStrategy. He was one of the first early pioneers. Ethereum's multifunctional use and growing DeFi ecosystem and starting to attract serious attention. Ryan Chow, it's used in staking gas collateral and settlement. That said, Ethereum's upside is significant in many ways. Institutional confidence in ETH is growing. Like SharpLink and BitMine are not only accumulating ETH, but also are participating in staking operations. Ethereum into a yield-generating treasury asset. This marks a key distinction from Bitcoin-focused strategies where yield opportunities are more limited without third-party platforms. So it's a little different than Bitcoin. What this means for Ethereum's future, the wave of ETH adoption among public companies may be the beginning of a broader trend. As more firms realize the utility and yield potential of Ethereum, it could cement ETH's potential position as a cornerstone asset in institutional portfolios. Ethereum isn't just being held, it's being used. Bitcoin is just basically a store of value so far. ETH is emerging not just as a digital store of value, but as a productive financial tool. So here in CoinGecko shows Ethereum holdings by public companies. So far, total Ethereum holdings, 1,700,000. Total value of 6 billion. 1.41% public companies Ethereum dominance. So there's 15 companies held so far publicly traded, and there's the two right there. So BitMine is on the lead and SharpLink Gaming just under. So BitMine with 566,000 and SharpLink with 438,000. Then you got the Ether machine also with a whole bunch right there, 334,000. Coinbase Global, and the list goes on. All right, so we're going to talk about three things with these charts in Ethereum. We're going to talk about the moving averages, the RSI, and some resistance and support levels. All right, so right now I got you on the 1 month chart, and you can see this is a macro view for Ethereum in a massive rising wedge, okay, for 5 long years. Okay, so this rising wedge actually ends 2029. Now we don't know if Ethereum is going to stay in this wedge, consolidate right through, like it did in its first cycle right here, 2017 to 2020, before making an all-time high. So basically in this cycle, made an all-time high to an all-time low, and then thereafter made an all-time high in its new cycle. So this chart right here is telling me that Ethereum is still in its previous cycle, unlike Bitcoin, where it's broken out into new all-time highs and many new support levels. This in Ethereum is just in a resistance. It's in a resistance movement, and it's breaking out from that, from all the companies and all of the buying. So back in 2021, you can see, starting with resistance in 2020, it was very neutral. Okay, it's never really been oversold, but it's always just been neutral. So that's a good thing already for Ethereum, knowing that buyers buy and they hold on to their asset here and they don't really sell it. If we look in 2025 now, you can see the pattern is just like 2020, where it's moving up and then it hasn't even close to an overbought level like it was in 2021. Okay, but what we can see for the moving averages is that they are all moving into a bull run pattern, and they're no longer tangled like they were in 2023, 2024. They're actually moving in a bull run structure. So now if we go to the 1 week chart, you can see back when Ethereum was moving in a bull run, all the moving averages unwound, and they were all in a bull run pattern. You can see when Ethereum made its all-time high, now it's consolidated, all the moving averages got tangled and then no longer moving into a bull run pattern. Okay, so you can see today, since breaking down to a new higher low, first time in 4 years, in fact, it's done that. And since it's done that, the moving averages are now breaking out and breaking into a bull run pattern. Okay, you can see right here the 1 day chart, 21, the 30, the 50 moving average, 89, the 100 moving average are all breaking out. Okay, back in 2025, they sort of broke out there, but then they quickly moved back down. Back earlier in 2025, when it hit resistance here, that's what happened. So now it's done the same thing. So we got to watch out for that it's hit resistance. Ethereum price may retest the bottom again, and it could now, in fact, retest this new higher low, which is the new threshold for Ethereum. It broke under this major blue resistance right here and broke under, tested this $1,300 level right there. And this was a 365 moving average down here, and tested that actually. It's bullish that the 21 moving average is U-shaped or V-shaped, and then now it's moving up because the price obviously is moving up. To have all these moving averages unwound and looking exactly like this on the 4 hour makes the price go up and then higher, which means that there's more buyers than there is sellers. But currently we need to look at the resistance level, which is right here at $3,900, and it so far got rejected off that. On the 4 hour level, it's bounced off the 100 moving average, so that's bullish. It could stay. This could be a new bottom. 2 weeks ago, it bounced off the 50 moving average. That was a new bottom, and then continued off that. Now it might bounce off the 100 moving average and now continue off that. And if it breaks down here, then for sure it's going to come down to my projected price, which would be this red line right here, $3,077. I do believe it's going to retest that in the coming weeks or the coming days. This right here is a major resistance and support level, which basically was the fallout for the price in 2022 in April, and then it crashed to a higher low right there and a new bottom. So hopefully it's not that, but that's where I do think the price is coming down to. Hopefully it doesn't come under that, and if it does, then it's just coming to retest and make a higher low, and then a new lower high, then a higher low, lower high, and it could be doing that until it breaks out of this major resistance, which is that purple line all the way down, and in a triangular form, just like the original cycle. So that's what I see right now. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more videos, and make sure to follow me on X at Market Analyzer at Unique Comics 1. That's where I do most of my updates daily. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.